On the edge of a quiet forest stood a small village where a curious little girl named Goldilocks lived. She had bright golden hair that shone like sunlight and a heart full of wonder. Every day she loved exploring fields, gardens, and woodland paths, always eager to discover something new. One gentle morning, the sky was soft and blue, and the air smelled like fresh pine trees. Goldilocks followed a narrow path that curled deeper into the forest than she had ever gone before. Birds fluttered through the branches above her, and little beams of sunlight danced on the ground like tiny lanterns. As she walked farther, Goldilocks came across a small wooden cottage tucked between tall oak trees. Cottage looked warm and cozy, with smoke curling gently from the chimney and flowers growing beside the door. Curiosity filled her heart as she slowly stepped closer. The door was slightly open, and inside the cottage, everything looked peaceful and tidy. On a wooden table sat 3 bowls of warm porridge. Goldilocks had been walking for a long time and felt very hungry. She tasted the first bowl. The porridge was far too hot. She tried the second bowl. It was far too cold. Then she tasted the third bowl, and it was just right. Soon the bowl was empty. After eating, Goldilocks began to feel a little tired. In the living room stood 3 chairs. The first chair was big and strong, but it felt too hard. The second chair was soft, but too wide and wobbly. The third chair was small and cozy, and it felt just right. But when Goldilocks sat down, the chair suddenly cracked and broke beneath her. Feeling even more tired now, Goldilocks quietly walked upstairs. In the bedroom, she found 3 beds. The first bed was too firm. The second bed was too soft and bouncy. The third bed felt gentle and comfortable, like sleeping on a cloud. Goldilocks curled up beneath the blanket and soon fell fast asleep. Not long after, the 3 bears who lived in the cottage returned home from their morning walk in the forest. They were a big bear, a medium bear, and a small bear. The bears noticed something unusual right away. One bowl of porridge had been tasted, another bowl had been tasted too, and the smallest bowl was completely empty. In the living room, they discovered the chairs had been used, and the smallest chair was broken into pieces. The bears slowly walked upstairs to their bedroom. There they found the bed slightly disturbed, and in the smallest bed, fast asleep beneath the blanket, was Goldilocks. When Goldilocks opened her eyes and saw the 3 gentle bears looking at her with great surprise, she quickly realized she had wandered into someone else's home without asking. Feeling embarrassed and sorry, she quietly climbed out of the bed. From that day on, the curious girl still loved adventures and exploring the beautiful world around her, but she always remembered an important lesson: to respect other homes and to let kindness guide every step of her journey.